going to use some graph paper. We're getting ready to figure out our logo and find out what some coordinates are. So we're going to systematically put our logo and transfer the shape of our logo onto some graph paper and use that to get some coordinate points. Now, remember, our overall piece that we're using is going to measure 2.5 by 3.5 inches. And I want to try to expand that out as much as possible onto this particular piece of paper. So I'm going to have each of these squares represent a certain size that's going to basically blow up, and instead of being small like this, it's going to blow this up over the whole paper. And I can select numbers. So maybe I say, all right, for every one of these blocks, I can say each of these blocks is 1/2 inch. In that case, I would say 2.5 by 3.5, I would need 5 blocks to represent the 2.5, and I would need 7 blocks to represent the 3.5. That's assuming that the distance of each of these blocks is 1/2 inch. Well, that's still too small for us. So we want to kind of go something bigger. Well, I could say, all right, well, now I'm going to say each of these blocks represents 1/8 of an inch. And in that case, for every inch, I would have 8 blocks to represent 1 inch. So in that case, I would have 8 blocks for 1, 16 blocks for 2. I'd have 20 blocks for my 2.5. And on my 3.5, I would have 28 blocks on my 3.5. Still probably not, I can still make this a little bit bigger than that. So I'm gonna say we'll use 100 thousandths for each of these blocks. So each of these blocks represents 100 thousandths of an inch. That means on my 2.5 inches, I'm gonna have 25 blocks, and on my 3.5 inches, I'm gonna have 35 blocks. And I want my drawing to be centered on this paper. So the first thing I need to do is kind of count off the number of blocks. So I'm gonna start at 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, so 34. So I basically have 34 blocks in my Y, and I said I need 25 of those to represent my 2-inch 500 thousandths. So, well, 34 minus 25 leaves me with 9 blocks. So now I could, if I start my 25 at here, that's going to leave me 9 blocks up here. So I want to split the difference in there, and you can choose. We're going to make our 0, 0 on one of the actual blocks. So we'll say I'll just go up 4. So I'm going to start at block number 4, which will be right there. And I've done that in the Y. Now I got to do the same thing in the X. So I'll start here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44 blocks in the X, and I need 35, so again 40. So that leaves me 9 blocks in the X as well. So I'll do the same thing. I'm going to come over 4 blocks here. So there's my 4 blocks. This is going to be where I start. That's going to be my 0, 0. Now, know then at this line, if I come over 5 from the other edge, remember we said we had 9 total blocks, so I should have 35 in here for this. Let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and I do. So there's my 35. I'm going to draw that edge, so along there. Now, it's important to understand right now that this line that I just drew, that represents the edge of the part here. And I got to go up now 25. So, well, we started 4 here. We knew that we have 5 back, so I can kind of on this line, count back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means I should have 25 this way too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. And I'll bring this over. Same thing on this side to the 25. There we go. Now I'm going to make this go all the way around. So, and again, this is representing the outside edges of a part. We're expanding, we're making it look bigger on paper than it is in actual real life. But we need to do this so we can determine what our coordinate point should be for the program we're gonna write. So there I've got that representing my outside. Now, I also, since I need to know coordinate points, I need to know the X and the Y, I want to number this as well. So we'll start here, this would be 0. So I'm gonna go 0.100. Remember we said every block is 100 thousandths. So that'd be 100 thousandths. This is 200 thousandths, 300 thousandths, 400 thousandths, 500 thousandths. And we're gonna go all the way up till we get to 3" 500 here as well. So I'm not gonna do this on the video because it'd take too long, but you'll understand. I'm also gonna do the same thing in the Y. So again, we start, this is gonna be my 0 right here, then will be 100 thousandths, 200 thousandths, all the way up to 300 thousandths, all the way up to 2" 500. So I'm gonna stop the video right there.